So, hi everyone, welcome to today's session. We will talk about definition and type of learning such as cognitive, associative, observation, learning. So, without wasting time, let's jump into our topic.
Sounds interesting. I'm ready to learn more.
Me too. Let's get started.
Alright, at first, let's define learning. Learning is gaining knowledge or skill through experience, study, or teaching. There are three types such as cognitive, associative, and observational.
Okay. Cognitive learning is when we think and solve problem. It's about understanding things deeply.
Oh, like solving puzzle or figuring out a new system at work.
That's like watching a senior team member handle a tricky situation, right?
Yes, that's a perfect example.
How can cognitive learning help us at work?
Good questions. Let's say you are facing a tough task. You break it down into smaller steps, think it through, and solve it step by step. Right? That's cognitive learning in action. It's also useful during teams brainstorming session. You think critically and share ideas.
Can we talk more about associative learning? How does it work in training? Sure. Imagine a training program where employees earn reward like bonus or certificates for completing tasks or meeting goals. So, the reward motivates us to repeat those good actions. Exactly. It's rewards for positive behavior.
What are some examples for each type of learning in the workplace?
For connecting learning, problem solving during a project or analyzing data. For associative learning, think about performance-based bonus or recognitive program.
And don't forget for observational learning. Shadowing a mentor or watching a colleague handle a client meeting.
These examples make it easier to understand, right?
I agree. It's great to see how this applies to our daily work.
Thanks everyone. I hope this session gave you a clear understanding of learning and its type. Let's keep this concept in mind as we work and grow together.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Today we are going to discuss about personality, the big five traits, and how they affect our teamwork. So let's start. Okay, why do you think understanding personality is important at work?
I think it will help us for our work and make our conversation better.
Maybe it also affects how we handle the stress and conflict.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about what shape of personality. So, what influence our personality? Okay, Danny?
Genetics play a big role. I think I have perfectionist sides from my parents.
Environment factors too. Growing up in a supportive community made me a team player.
Right. Personality is shaped by genetic and government, upbringing, culture, and experience.
Okay, now let's talk about main 5 personality traits. There are 5 traits that fit describe people's personality. And I explain each one, and you guys can give the example. And how they apply to you at work. So the first one is openness, which means being creative, curious, and open new ideas, which
always make checklists to make sure I don't miss anything. Even under pressure, I will focus and get things right.
Good, Darwish. Next, we have extraversion, which means people with this trait are outgoing and enjoy working with others. Anyone? Anyone relate?
Definitely it's me. I love working in teams and taking charge in group projects. I also enjoy leading events to make sure everyone gets involved.
Nice. The fourth one is agreeable, which means being kind, supportive, and easy to work with. Anyone feels they fit this?
That's right. I always try to make sure the team works well together. If they disagreement, I like helping to solve it and keep it in positive.
Wow, great explanation. Lastly is neuroticism, which means people being sensitive to stress, but it can also push people to work harder and improve. Anyone relate on this personality?
Maybe me. I worry a lot about getting things right. Maybe helps me stay focused and do my best.
Thank you everyone for understanding this trait. Next, our meeting will discuss about how we live and event. So you guys should give an idea so we can discuss together. How about it?
I think we should create a detailed plan with deadline to stay on our track.
Wait, how about an outdoor building activity like scavenger hunt, or picnic?
I love it. I can organize teams and events or competition to keep it fun. Great idea. I can help with vendors or setting up the venue. Let's ensure everyone is comfortable.
Excellent, you guys. Let's finalize the plan and make the event success. So before we end our meeting, can you guys give a feedback?
I will push the team forward, but sometimes I will rush the decision.
I worry a lot, but it helps me avoid mistakes.
Me, I deliver a good quality work, but I need to start on smaller things.
Me, I keep busy, but I started to be firm in conflict.
Thanks for sharing. So, see you for our next meeting. Bye-bye.
So, Assalamualaikum and very good morning. So today we're going to talk about how we can improve our work performance in our workplace. So first thing first, I will using shaping and behavior tools like reinforcement and punishment. So let's see how this works. Hi. So today I will explain to you guys what is reinforcement and punishment. Reinforcement is we giving a reward to our employee because of they did a great job. For punishment, we give them, for example, we give them extra work for them to do because of they always going late to do works. So there is what is reinforcement and punishment. Okay.
Oh, so yeah, boss want to see you, so you need to do his now. Why? I don't know. That's it.
Yes, sit down please. So, the notice you have been late frequently, and this is affecting our productivity. To address this, I will start to give you a punishment and a rewarding. If you punctual every day to work, I will give you a 1 day off at the end of the month. If you come to work late, I will give you extra hours. Do you understand?
I understand. I will do my best to improve myself. Thank you.
You can go. So guys, let's discuss the role play. Did the use of reinforcement and punishments was effective, and what other techniques could be used to shape behavior in the workplace?
I think these techniques are effective when applied consistent and clearly. Positive punishment help employees understand their action and avoid repeating mistakes.
What are the techniques that we can use?
Other technique that can be used is set clear and achievable targets, such as all employees must arrive before 8 a.m. For a month to get quality bonus. I have a favorite. We need to provide regular, constructive feedback to employees on their progress and area for improvement. Lastly, encourage teamwork and experience serve as positive example, which can motivate to others to follow leadership.
You guys did a great job. Thank you guys. Lastly, by using the shaping behavior techniques, we can create a positive and productive workplace. Remember, the key is consistency. Let's build a better workplace.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Let's talk about the last week misunderstanding and figure out how to avoid in the future.
I think there was a lot of confusion. We need to sort this out.
I agree with that because everyone has their own perspective on what happened.
So, let's focus on understanding to each other.
Okay, to start, let's explore why we perceive the situation differently. What's influenced your thought?
Honestly, I thought Arush was ignoring my email because it wasn't important to him. In my previous workplace, delays like that means someone wasn't prioritizing the task.
I can see why you thought that, but in my past experience, I was trained to be true before replying to important emails. I learned that it's better to make time and ensure all the details are correct before responding.
I can see both sides, but we were all stressed with deadlines, which probably made things seem worse than they were.
That's a good point. Yeah. Stress of that amplifies how we need to interpret things, especially when communication is unclear. What happened here is related to something called attributions. This is how we explain other people's behavior. Sometimes we assume their actions are caused by their personality, which is known as internal attributions. Other times, we consider the situation they are in, which called external attributions.
So, when I thought Darwish was ignoring me, I was making an internal attribution.
Exactly, and there is a common mistake we all make, called the fundamental attribution error. It's when we assume people's behavior is caused by who they are, rather than their circumstance.
That makes sense. Are there other bias we should watch out for?
Definitely. Another example is the confirmation bias. That's when we look for information that support our assumptions and ignore anything to contradict them. In this case, if you believe Darwish wasn't prioritizing the email, you might only notice things that seem to conflict the idea.
I see. So by understanding this bias, we can make fairer judgment about others.
Exactly. Being aware of this bias will help us approach the situation with more empathy and clarity.
Okay, let's practice. Wanda, what would you do if Darwish didn't respond on time?
I'd follow up and ask for an update.
And I did explain what I need more time.
So, clear communication can avoid this issue.
Okay guys, what did we learn today?
I need to ask instead of assuming.
I need to explain my actions more clearly.
Better communication solve a lot of problems.
Very well, everyone. Let's keep this in mind moving forward.
Good morning everyone. Okay, thanks for making time today. We are here to discuss an important decision about our new launching product. There are two main options on the table. The first, launching in the local market first, or going directly to the international market. Let's evaluate our choice and make the best decision for our company. Okay, so let's start with a step-by-step approach. Sonia, can you give us an overview of the market analysis?
Sure. Based on the data, launching locally is less risky and requires a small budget for marketing. However, the potential revenue is also lower compared to entering the international market, which offer much larger growth opportunities but comes with higher cost and competition.
Got it. Okay, Dinesh, what's the financial outlook for both options?
If we go local, the initial investment will be 5,000, while the international launch requires 150,000. That's 3 times at cost, and there's no guarantee we will recover it quickly.
Okay, thank you, Dinesh. Davish, what's the situation from an optional standpoint?
For a local launch, we are fully prepared, but for an international launch, we did need more time to adjust logistic and product schedule.
No. It seems the local market safer, but the international market could bring bigger work if we success. Aida, I think we should also consider the current workload of our team. If we push too hard for the international market, it might overwhelm everyone. That's a fair point, Wada. But sometimes we also need to trust our instinct. What does everyone tell them?
Honestly, my instinct say we should take the risk and go international. It's a bold move, but it could really accelerate our growth.
I agree with you, Sonia, but only if we find ways to minimize financial risk, like launching things. What about you, Tom?
I prefer starting locally. It's safer and it gives us time to refine our process before scaling up.
I think starting locally and planning for international expansion within 6 months is a balanced approach. Alright, here is a suggestion. We start with the local launch to test the waters, then more to the international market once we are get the feedback and ensure we are ready. What do you all think of this?
I'm on board. It's a good compromise.
Sounds like a solid balance. It keeps our financial risk in check.
Agreed. It also gives to operation teams more to prepare.
Perfect. I'll make sure HR is ready to support the expansion when the time comes. Before we wrap up, how did everyone feel about the decision making our today?
I think it was good. The rational approach helped us evaluate the facts, and intuition added a creative perspective.
Agreed. Combining both methods gave us a well-rounded decision.
I felt it was a fair decision. Everyone's opinions were heard, and we considered all factors.
I like that we didn't rush. It's important to take time and think through big decisions like this.
Absolutely, thanks to everyone. Let's explore the plan and make it